Hello Internet! So today I'm going to be talking about the various and sundry ways in which I have found the Internet to be applied as a power for good in this, the information age. Yes, it may be a home for trolls, misinformation, and distraction, but there is a growing community of people who fight to make the world a better place, and I am going to give you the Cliff Notes version of my knowledge on the matter. Now, for me, it started on a tiny little website, I'm sure you've never heard of it, called YouTube. Amidst the flotsam and jetsam of cats, music videos, and accidents, I found an amazing channel called the Vlogbrothers, which started off as two brothers communicating only through digital means for a year, but has evolved into much, much more. The brothers are John Green, an award-winning New York Times best-selling author, and Hank Green, a musician and entrepreneur whose latest project, a modern-day adaptation of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, just aired its final episode. The Vlogbrothers channel also gave birth to a group of geeks who call themselves the Nerdfighters, who fight to decrease world suck and give social outcasts a place where they can call home. Due to the charisma, intelligence, and general likability of both John and Hank, this community has only grown and allowed for a place where other projects can gain a foothold. The Project for Awesome, or P4A, is one of such offshoots and was started by the Vlogbrothers and other YouTube communities. Quote, "The P4A is an annual event to support charities and other ways of decreasing the overall worldwide level of suck. Every year since 2007, thousands of people post videos on YouTube promoting their favorite charities on December 17th. We then come together to promote these videos and raise money. Legally speaking, the Project for Awesome is a project of the Foundation to Decrease World Suck, a Montana-based charitable organization. Our biggest goal is to get people excited about giving their money and lending their time to nonprofits." End quote. This past year they raised over $500,000 for charities, and with awareness still spreading, every year it can only get bigger. Another offshoot of the Vlogbrothers are the channel's Crash Course, who so far offers lessons in world history, biology, English literature, chemistry, American history, and ecology, with more to come. And SciShow, which covers information on science today as well as prominent figures in the world of science. All you have to do to access this information is have an internet connection and understand English, and with the way education's going these days, having these channels around is a blessing to not only the children of today, but everyone. Another site that the Vlogbrothers promote is Kiva.org, a, quote, "nonprofit organization with a mission to connect people through lending to alleviate poverty." Leveraging the internet and a worldwide organization of microfinance institutions, Kiva lets individuals lend as little as $25 to help create opportunity around the world. End quote. Since 2008, the Vlogbrothers' over 38,000 Kiva members have lent over $2.2 million in over 70,000 loans, making us the 9th largest team on the site. A huge charity that the Vlogbrothers support is This Star Won't Go Out, which was started for a young girl who died from cancer. She happened to be a nerd fighter and a good friend of John Green, and a very large number of us have these green armbands to show our support. Another star on YouTube, Philip DeFranco, gives us news updates from Monday to Thursday on what's going on in the world, America, and pop culture. Constantly bashing the skewed data given to us by national television and offering both sides of the story, Phil asks we the people to make our own decisions based on rational thought and allows space in the comments below for people to debate various issues brought up by his show from both sides of the line. And if any new information comes up on an old story he's covered, he'll often let us know, especially if it's viewpoint changing. Now, some of you may know the Tumblr stereotypes. There are, of course, the hipsters posting black and white photos of Starbucks cups and talking about their vegan diets. Another is a bunch of 12-year-olds whining about not being understood by anyone. And yet another faction is too obsessed with their OTP to care about anything else. But there's a thing about Tumblr that makes it one of the most amazing places on the internet. It is a place where young people can get away from the political and religious views of their parents and make decisions for themselves. It is a place where young people, can get away from the political and religious views of their parents and learn about things that they've been sheltered from before. It is a place where young people can get away from the political and religious views of their parents and say things they've never been allowed to say before. And then they can do something about it. Sometimes the things that we do may seem pretty small, but as Gandalf said, it is the falling of small stones that starts an avalanche. On this site, we have millions of teenagers and young adults who are open to new ideas, and people of rational thought are being heard. So far, our powers have been used for small things. Spreading awareness of the Steubenville rape case and information about rape, promoting liberal thinking and ideology, promoting the idea that not only gays, but those who are bi, trans, and asexual are people just like anybody else, promoting religions other than Christianity, promoting fluffy chickens, and promoting sexuality. Having sex is okay, not having sex is okay, as long as it's between two consenting adults, it's okay. But mostly, it's a place where you can be who you are. If you make a mistake, or are hurting, or are just lonely, there are caring and kind people from around the globe who are willing to talk to you. Now, Tumblr is a portal that has led me to find many things, but the biggest one has got to be Gishwiz, or the greatest international scavenger hunt that the world has ever seen. Started by actor Misha Collins, pictured here and here, it is an event run through his charity Random Acts. Quote, Gishwiz believes that normalcy is overrated, and true living can be found under the rocks of community artistic creation and acts of artistic sublime public performance. More importantly, we are all artists and have gifts for society no matter what our capabilities or talents. And most importantly, cheese is not a good sewing material. End quote. So, sorry to anyone I've skipped. Have a nice day and I'll see you later. And hasn't evolved. Ugh.